Hello everybody, welcome back. This is JimmyUltima as always, and this is JimmyUltima Plays Minecraft. Yes, indeed, we're back in here. Oh, it's so weird being in here. I haven't been in this world in forever. I actually had to look online to see when the last episode of this was uploaded. And that was over a year ago. March 21st, 2017 was when this episode last uploaded. And here we are, March 21st, 2018. Finally, we're getting to episode 100. Yes, indeed, that is right. We're at episode 100 here on the series. And this is probably the farewell episode for the most part, unless I decide to bring it back in the future. But for now, it is going to be considered the farewell episode of this series. So yeah, episode 100, we're going to do a grand tour. A lot of stuff that we have done, and obviously with that as well, we are actually also going to be releasing the world download for you guys. Yeah, this is bringing back a lot of memories. I was in here just the other day trying to make sure I was ready to do this tour and remember where everything is, and I'm like, nope, not one bit ready. But we're gonna wing it. We're just gonna go through it because, you know, I don't remember where everything is. I don't remember what I've done. I don't remember, you know, I don't remember any of it. We were supposed to have our friend Father Unicorn join us. We tried getting together one other day to try to record this. We were having a ton of issues, and that was like 6 months ago. And now it's just like, you know what, I'm just going to record it. I'm going to go without him. Maybe in the future he'll get a chance to come on here. We'll maybe do a build over in Ucornia. We got a little separate world area in this world for him that he can have some fun with us in. So I think we'll do that instead. But yeah, so doesn't look like it anymore, but this is where the world began. This is right where this sign is where we spawned for the first time. Obviously that's changed. We've taken out all the trees. We've done a lot of stuff with the spawn chunks. And yeah, so that's pretty cool here. So this is supposed to be our industrial district. Obviously right now it's not very industrial like. We haven't gotten to anything other than the four chunks here, or the 2x2 here. I've started expanding, and eventually it's going to go to that pillar. I don't know where the pillar is over there. There's a pillar over there somewhere, and there's a pillar there. That's the spawn chunks. So yeah, after that we spawned here. We did a little work here. We went about this way. We saw some hills. I should have watched my first couple episodes to remember how I determined why I was going this way, because I don't honestly remember why I wanted to go this way. I think I saw the water, and then I saw there must have been like coal or something there, because there's a hole here. So I must have had some coal or something. We went up this mountain. Not like this though, obviously. I probably did it much better. Man, it's been a long time since I played on here. We went through the trees. All right, then we ended up right around here. We found this little mini ravine. Oh, hey, I got ladders. Man, I'm smart. Oh, and I even had a system to get down. What? Okay, I don't know what that pillar's for. But we got some animals down here as well. I'm going to tear this pillar apart. I don't know why I had that pillar. What's up, dude? This is base 1. Anything in here? Oh, we have some potions. Oh, interesting. See, I like that I'm coming back to this. So this is where we first started. There wasn't much to this area. The mining turned out to be pretty garbage. We couldn't really find a lot of useful stuff, but it did turn into our wither fights. For a couple wither fights, I'm just gonna grab some iron, I guess. Why not? It's all my iron, not yours, so might as well take it, right? Man, that's all just iron I leave. Wow. I wonder if I just left it there because I thought it looked pretty cool just hanging in that spot. Oh, hey, more iron. Oh, jeez. Iron. All right, after that, we left that area. We determined that it was pretty garbage there. There wasn't too much anything. It didn't lead anywhere. If I were to probably look in there, we'd probably see that there was nothing there. And then we found this ravine. And we did quite a bit of work down there. We were gathering resources. We did quite a bit. Yeah, now there's like horses and all that. And then I don't remember how it happened, but we stumbled upon a little cave insert around here, I think. And that's what became our base. So that's how we got to here. And this is the lair, the cave, whatever. I don't know what I call it. It's been so long, I don't remember what I call it. But yeah, this is it. We got a mailbox. It's empty. There was supposed to be something in there, and it's not anymore. I don't know if it got deleted when I updated or something. I don't know. It's really weird. Or I just really lost where the actual items that were in there went. I probably did lose them. But yeah, so we got into the lair here. We'll go down. Down that way is the wall of shame. Down there is expansion stuff. There's the netherwort farm and then the brewing system. We'll go check that out in a little bit. This is the first major build we did, was the enchanted, the enchanting room, the adjustable enchanting room. So if you flip the lever, so there's 4 levers. So we got one for 3. We have one for 6. Is it 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, that's 6. And then this is just a mirror image of the back. And if you have any 2 of them flipped, it automatically pops up the 3 in the back as well. So let's say, so we could go 3, 6, 9, 12, and then 15. So that's how we get all of the bookshelves up. So we have max level for our enchanting. Got quite a few books here. Got quite a bit of lapis. I thought I saw, did I see Depth Strider? Sharpness. Oh, Depth Strider 3. Nice. Pretty good book. And then we had throwaway shovels to skip some enchants to refresh it. We have a farm here. This was our first farm, and obviously we have grown out of that farm. We no longer need it. Then we got the chicken cooker. And then when we went this way, we have an expansion. This was our cow sanctuary, which was very nice. We got our melon and pumpkin farms. They are producing at a very slow rate. Or if they were producing at a good rate, I made it worse by farming all of it. And then this is kind of the inside of it. And I only made it 2 layers tall because then I think at this point we were actually at ground level, like actual ground above ground, and I didn't want it to go above ground. And then it was the same thing over here except for pumpkins. We then had our attempt at trying to collect all the music records. We never did that. Wish I would have continued that. That would have been fun. And then we got our smeltery where we smelt everything. So we have a ton of stone in that one. We got a ton of stone and stakes. I was doing quite a bit of work in here last time, I guess. And then when we turned down this corner, we had our complete the monument area. So we have the netherwort farm. Don't have to do too much with that because I always have enough netherworts. We have our brewing station. It does not function the same way that it used to, but we can still make all of this stuff, and instead we have to just go inside the thing, fill up our water bottles, and just dump them into here. Do I have water bottles? Oh, I do have some. Okay. Then we got the Harry Potter bedroom. Very small, very just random, but this is the main bedroom I sleep in when I'm in the world. Little daylight sensor so that we can see when it's nighttime, so I can just shut the door. And then now obviously I have a clock instead, but I kept that in. Oh, hey, I forgot. We're supposed to go over this. Wow. I told you, it's been a year. Wait for our guest. Yeah, that ain't happening. Give a tour of what's been built since episode 50. Yeah, I don't even know what has been done since episode 50. So I'm just going to sleep here. All right, there it is. I was going to say, I thought there was music. So we have the Pokemon music, obviously, for when you heal. Then we got paths that go all the way down. Over here, we got the map room. And then if we were to take the path down for realsies, this is our elevator. We have first our library, so imagine this just full of books, because it's not really. It's not. What's this one? Oh, season 1. See, I don't understand how I organized any of this. Crazy coming back a year later. But you can click on the button there. This opens up all of the chests so that we can, if we need an infinity book or power book. Got some pretty good books in there. Wow. But then it closes it back up as well. So pretty cool stuff. We did a lot of stuff here, and it was a lot of fun doing all of this. But I just felt that it was time to finally wrap up this series. We got our shulker boxes here. We collected quite a few of them, and it's nice with shulker boxes because I could just break this and carry it along with me and la 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 la, set it down, see what's inside. Oh look, we got a piece of leather armor that probably could get sorted out, you know. Obviously that's why the sign, I still have the sign here, to be sorted. Let's get on our horsey here. And this is our sorting system that we attempted to build. We never made it real far into it. Yeah, not too much. We made a turn, and that's about as far as we made it. But yeah, we got our armor here. That's why I'm saying, because we could put it there instead. But yeah, this is the thing. You can kind of see some space between back there. I guess I didn't clear it out back there yet. But I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. I think, obviously, it was just going to be sorting and not, like, trying to call it. So it's not like Ethos Nexus where he can call upon and get certain items. Nope. All right. We go through this door. We have the slime farm. That was one of the first big projects we built. It was great. And we've never run out of slime since. Never run out. I think I overdid the storage of it. Oh well, don't care. But it turned out great. I liked it. It was fun. We get up here, we have the villagers. We have the villagers in there that do the breeding. We got the special villagers here that do the trading. And then we got some special librarian villagers here. So we got one that has silk, touch, and flame. This one here has infinity. This one has mending, so this one was very important. This one had unbreaking, so obviously it was important. And this one had looting and power. What kind? So looting 3. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. I should have wrote like the numbers. Punch 1. Oh, power 5. Yeah. Oh, but for 64. Pretty expensive. All right, we skipped a whole area when we were in the expansion. This way, I've done a little work. I got the walls and the floor to be all the same. It used to be a rail line that went down here, and then I got rid of that because then we had the ice walking boots, and I never wear them for this. I should grab them so I can show you what it's supposed to look like. Obviously, we have the auto fishing farm. We have the iron farm receiving area right here. I'm checking, and it doesn't look like I'm really making any. Ice skates, here we go. Just so we can put those on quick. Then we head all the way down over here. Long path indeed. We have the cactus farm. This was one of the first farms we built. We got cactuses for days. I don't know why I needed so many cactuses. I guess I made it a little overkill. And then if we were to go this way, we started the path. We didn't get far to it. It's supposed to be shut. But we get to here, and this is the zombie spawner that we were able to get tons of rotten flesh from, so that we can do some trading and whatnot. And if we were to go in here, there's the like sweet spot for zombies to spawn. And then obviously I would have this going towards our mine shaft that we had found. So that's not too much missed over here, but that is what it was supposed to be over there. I can't remember what, I think I called this like the lake zone or something. I can't remember. But this is what it was supposed to be. Once when they created the Frost Walker, that's why I made it like this. Because I could do that, and it always will break apart because of, we got the lights that will melt the ice. I hope. Looks like it's melting all of it. Alright, now we are in the nether, so we might as well just go through everything that we got in here. This is the dome that we built. Took us a long time to build it. But this is our main central hub area. If we go this way, this is where we have our horse stable. You got anything? Nope, you just got a boat. So we got our horse stable for transportation, and then we got the lava tank. Obviously it's not full. I was still collecting lava for it. But hopefully one day it will be full and you all will see it. Obviously we're going to take our horse and we'll go down the yellow tunnel first. Right now the yellow tunnel only has one point, and that is to Farmville, where we have all our farming sort of areas, so like our farming base. So we got the storage for all that. So we spawned inside of a huge barn that took us quite a bit to build. I think it turned out great. I love the way it looks. Oh look, there's a random chest up there. Wonder what that is. We got 3 silos here. We have the carrots, the beets. I believe that's potatoes, and I believe that's wheat, or is it? I can't tell. Yeah, that's potatoes. That must mean this is wheat. So they're all looking pretty good, except I can see I did not finish glass on 2 of them. Got a little lazy there. Quite a bit of supply still here that I need to bring back. But there's obviously a ton of other parts I gotta build into Farmville. And maybe we'll get to those one day. And then obviously we have the coarse flowers and coarse fruit and all that sort of stuff farm here. So we got the one where we can get the fruit. Is it, where does it say the name of the thing I'm looking at? Okay, coarse flower. I don't know. It spawned on top of me. Okay, but whatever, you know what I'm trying to do and say. And then we have just our barn here, and we can go up to the barn. There's a way up there. We have it through... Oh, the ladders are here, not in the center. That must mean... Oh, they're in the center right here, I bet, though. Yeah. And then we have access to the roof. Pretty nice. I do say so myself. So that is this area. Let's go to the next one. Right, we're going to go down the red tunnel and visit all of the places we got here. So that includes the industrial district. We don't need to do that. We are already there. We got Redstone Town. We got the Guardian Farm. We got Unicornia and the Desert Outpost. So let's head down this way. So we have the Desert Outpost. So this is where we go, where we collect and gather all the sand that we can get and just store a ton of random junk too. Wow. Well, we got some sand, some sandstone, and different kinds of sandstone. But yeah, we had very nice setup here. It took us a while to get it correctly done, but oh, fell in. We've done a lot of excavating here. Done a lot. Wow. But, you know, you need the sand to make the glass. And so this is where I always came to do that. Very, very fun times here. So from the split, if we were to take the left, this should bring us right to Unicornia. facing the wrong way. And obviously we only have we have Mr. Pet Piggy. We got a random chicken in here as well. We got Tangy. Any good items in here? Ooh, he's got a diamond. He's got a silk touch book in here, man. These books are like exactly the same. That's weird. Okay, whatever. And there's supposed to be a horse in here. Where'd the horse go? Oh, well, there's something fighting me now, so I gotta deal with this. Oh, still got the skill. Alright, well, let's get out of Unicornia, because it's not safe here, obviously. Maybe I never brought the horse over there. So from the split here, that's down to Unicornia. So we go back to the right, and whoops. We stop here. This will bring us to Redstone Town, where we had a lot of different redstone sort of builds. So the idea behind Redstone Town was we wanted to make a bunch of different redstone builds. Oh, I want to go down, please, please, please. Thank you. Just a ton of different redstone builds that we could do that made things automated. So like the automatic pumpkin and melon farm, some different things like that, you know. So that was the idea behind the build. So we have our automatic pumpkin and melon. We got auto stone and cobblestone generators here. They're exactly the same, and they're automatic-ish. So whoops, fell in. That's why I got ladders. But we got a clock underneath all of this that is constantly running. Can I get in here? So you can see we got a little clock that's running in there that's pushing all of the stuff. And then we got lava, two different kinds of lava generators in here. One that will create cobblestone and one that will create stone. So if we ever needed it, I don't remember what my thought process was. And I think that was because I had like a good silk touch pick also. Then we got the sugarcane farm. That's pretty rocking, pretty good. How many layers? 1, 2, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4 layers high, and there's 2 sides of it. And then obviously down here we got our timer and everything. Is it still working correctly? It is. That's good. And I don't got a way out very well, but that just tells this when to push it. Oh, we just missed the push by just a little bit, but that is Redstone Town. We got some other stuff, and then it all goes into a water stream, and the water stream all meets up in this point here, and that goes into the chests that are down below in the bedroom area. But that is Redstone Town. All right, so we went to the end of the tunnel with Redstone Town, and now we are approaching our Guardian Farm. That's right. So this is our Guardian Farm. We hollowed out this whole thing. We got all the water removed. We did tons and tons of work to get it to look this way, and there's still a cobblestone wall there. Oh well. One day I'll fix it. And I think I said that every time I come here. So we got the Guardian Farm. Drop it down. Whoops. We did a lot. It took us a long time to get this floor. It took us a long time to do the build. It was a pain, that's for sure. And I mean, I think the last part was these dark prismarine bricks. But once when the farm was working and functioning and all that, it was pretty simple. So we're able to go down into here, go all the way down here. Here is the killing chamber. So they do die down there, okay. And then all the items they get sucked up and around somewhere. Cooking something. Oh, I'm cooking some fish. What am I cooking fish for? Huh. Okay. Apparently I was cooking some fish for something. But yeah, it'll get it doesn't get sorted. It gets just placed into these hoppers and chests and all that. And then when I craft all the stuff, I put it into one of the, depending on what it is, I put it into the chest there. And if I guess correctly, nope, must be this one. Yep, this one. We go in here. This brings it all the way up, so we'll be right underneath the drop zone where they'll drop. And then squid will get killed automatically, so I have it so that these hoppers will pick up the squid and then they'll drop out the squid ink. I think we just missed it. So yeah, you can see the ink sacs going down. So that's what that part is for, because we needed some ink sacs for the dark prismarine, but I couldn't get the squid. So I created that, and then if we go to the left here, follow this. This is the elevator that it follows. It always keeps one item, so it's not efficient, but it's killing enough that it eventually makes its way up. It's never going to stay empty or full though, or empty. You know what I'm trying to say. And then it just goes into a little sorting system that goes, and like I said, it's not a real sorting system. Oh, and then we got this lever that shuts it so nothing tries to sneak down here when I'm AFKing or something like that. We got the emergency button, so it just puts in lava, like if they're not dying correctly or something, we could just turn that on and get them to kill off. And that is the top of our squid tank, or our guardian farm tank. And we just got a little guardian there, looking cool. And obviously we got some land over there, but it's mostly ocean. This is where the original underwater layer thing, whatever it's called, I don't remember what any of it's called anymore, but that's where it originally was. We got our path out to our nether portal. Why I built it so far away, I don't know, but that's what I decided to do. And I'll even show you something else that I had done. See, this is where those Frostwalker shoes would be handy. And guess what? They're in my inventory, not on my feet. So let's put those on for when we go back. If we go over here, there it is, still here. I had a cobblestone generator farm because I needed cobblestone, like tons of it. So I would sit there for a while and I would do that. And that was because originally it was all cobblestone walls around the outside. And that's what I needed to make the walls so I could start blocking things off and taking water out and all sorts of stuff. So that's how I did it originally. And then I just kind of left the farm there. And I used to have it blocked up, but obviously I do not now. Why? I don't know. Okay, we don't need those anymore. So let's get out of here and go on to the other tunnels. All right, so here we go. We got the blue tunnel now, which has our YouTube archive, our end portal, our snow and ice farm. This is what the tunnels are going to all end up looking like. Something like this. So here we go. We'll go into this one first because it's right here. And this is the snow fortress. So this has our ice farm and our snow farm. I'm very happy with how this build turned. We got our friend Frosty and Frosty 2 over on both sides. Took us quite a bit of time to build this. So we have chests for snowballs, snow blocks, and then on the sides we'll have our ice and our packed ice. I don't know which way it goes because they're both empty. Surprise, surprise. I need to get more packed ice, obviously, because I got to go to ice spikes. So this is the main floor. Obviously, I never got to decorating the inside. Obviously, the main base is there. We got the bridge. We got the first cave that we started out at. So basically, we walked right through this whole area before we made it to our original base. So we got the upper level where we can kind of look down, look around, and all that sort of stuff. And then when we get to the top, So a little bit of a walk. We have our ice farm, and we have our view, so we can take a look around and all that. We can also even go up into the towers. Just stand up here, look out, shoot at things if we want. But yeah, pretty cool. This was one of the harder builds and I think it turned out great. I love how it turned out. But it was one of the harder builds because I had to think, how am I going to do this? How am I going to get it to look good? How am I going to do all sorts of other, these like questions, you know, that you're always thinking of when you're doing a build. Especially when I'm not the greatest builder. So I thought it turned out great. I'm going through this really fast, this whole tour, because I want to try and get it done in a short time. I mean, I'm looking at how long I've been recording. It's already at 40 minutes, and I'm like, I just want to get this done. We don't want it to be too long, because it's not that long of a big of a world. But here we go. This is the YouTube archive. This is where I was going to be posting every video that I've ever posted, and obviously it keeps adding up and adding up and adding up, that it's like I have signs of like the next series I need to add, and it's like, oh, Resident Evil 5, great, that didn't go all that long, but I have to make a whole archway for it. And then I don't even have like Crash 3 in there, or Pokemon, or all these new series that I haven't started yet. And it's like, great. So it's going to keep going on. And then like, how do I have it labeled? Do I got, no. This one. I don't know how I'm going to do that one. Like, am I going to break it up into 2 tunnels? I don't know. I don't want to. But I probably might have to. And then also with that, if you go down this path, whoops. Didn't think I was going to punch the torch. But that'll lead to a ravine. And down the ravine, you'll find some lights. That is the skeleton farm. I found one while I was just kind of chilling around down here. Found that. Thought it was perfect. It was meant to be. And then now we can head on over to the end base. I think this turned out pretty good myself. I love how it looks. I think it... Fine. I won't sleep in the bed. But yeah, we got a ton of different... Makes it look like you're in the end more. And obviously, there's still a hole so I can get into the stronghold if I ever needed to, or something else. But we are in the end now, so if we go this way first, this will lead us to our original Ender Destroyer, is what we call it, the Ed. It's a long train ride out to there. It's such a pain. But the idea for this Ender Destroyer was we were using tripwires to detect when they were, or pressure plates. It was tripwires or pressure plates. I can't remember which one. Stay there, please. That would detect when a guy was there. Oh, I got quite a bit of stuff still out here. Okay, don't walk off the edge by mistake. That's why we got the guardrails here. But they would walk, step on the pressure plate, it would push them down, they'd fall in here, we'd have a good space to kind of walk around, stay safe and all that. And it worked for a while, and then eventually they stopped spawning on the pressure plates, and then they never spawned out here anymore. So then we had to relocate. So that's why we ended up building the second Ender Destroyer, the Ed 2.0, which was, if you go, instead of down this path, we have to go all the way back quick. From where we spawn, we go down this path instead, land all the way down here, hop in the boat, turn it around, because I never remember to turn it around when I get out, and we take this ice path all the way down. And we kept it too high so nothing can spawn in here. No Endermen can get in. We're driving very, very poorly over here. Come on. There we go. Oop, yep. Nope. Crash. Okay. Get out. You gotta get out in this 3x3 area, otherwise you'll end up on this roof. Oh, look, we got some experience here. Oh. I must have killed some Endermen and left them. That's full. That's full. But yeah, this is the Ender Destroyer 2.0. So it works a little differently than the old one. Instead, they drop down into this 2x2 area and take all this off. Put that on. So if we go like this. Oops. I didn't do that right. But that's basically how you do it. So you just kind of walk around, you let them spawn back in. There's a gap of how many can be spawned in this area. So that's why we have it 2x2 so that they can spread out and not kill themselves by mistake. But you just do that. And obviously it will, because all our tools have mending, they all get repaired pretty quick. So this is usually where I go to repair all my tools. That goes there, that goes there. And then we got the enchanting table system right there, and then this is the roof of it. So we head up here. It's high enough for when they drop, they'll all be at 1 heart, and then you get the swing effect of it, or the sweeping effect that will damage all of them. So we get up here, and there was something that I noticed when I was trying to figure out where everything was. It's a great view there, and then all of a sudden we got a hole in the cage. So, pretty weird. But yeah, some of them aren't quite going right form. I don't know why. It's weird. I'm just going to drop it down. Because we can apparently just swim in it. So let's head on back to the overworld. Alright, so we're back in the central nether hub area, and I forgot, I said overworld, but I was wrong. We need to take this up, so we push that cool button, we got a little slime launcher, and that will send us up to here, which will lead us to both of our gold farms. So we have 2 different gold farms. So we had one that worked really well, and then obviously something happened and it no longer worked. So then that's when we had to create the second one. So the first one was a gold farm that worked specifically where you have iron golems, they attack the zombie pigments and everything else around it, and that will do the killing. So you can kind of see it up there, you can see the platform. We had tons and tons of slime blocks down here because I fell frequent. But the other one is at the end of this rail line. I'm not going to go down there and show you because I don't feel like sitting in a rail track forever. But that brings us to the donut. It's like 3 layers, I think. And you just throw a snowball at a zombie pigment or something and it will attract them. So here we are. If we take that top nether portal out, we end up here. So there we go. We have our iron farm. I believe only 2 layers work. I'd have to fly over there to see. I can't tell if there's villagers in that chamber, but I know there's no villagers up there because they all despawned, but the bottom layer is always working. It's these top 2 that are like iffy. Then we got another CTM area there. That's a village that we found. There's a spawn chunk air right there that used to be all in ground, and all of a sudden now it's up. We have our villager highway system, our VHS, that goes all the way around. And that's what got us the villagers up into that area. And it's redstone controlled. So we can say which layer we want to send the villagers. So I could say I want them in this bottom one, I want them in this middle or the top, based on a couple levers. That's our jumping and testing for our horses. We'd always go way over there. One of my favorite builds is the barn that we built that the horses have. They have a nice tree in there now. It's so pretty. And then also up here we can see the super wheat farm. So let's try and go down there. don't have wings, so I better make the jump. I did not jump. We're fine. But yes, so here we are. We got the little lever controls. So down is to the middle pod, up is to the lower pod. And then obviously if I have this one to the middle pod, this one to the upper pod, it's going to the upper pod. If it's like this, both need to be set to middle pod. And if it's to the lower pod, it's always going to go, they're always going to go right there. So this one gets ignored because they're going to go right there. You can kind of see, if I do it quick enough, maybe you can see them flipping around. But yes, that's how that always worked. Then we got the super wheat farm over here. Just tons and tons of wheat that we can make bread out of, and the bread is what we used for a while to breed the villagers. Now it's just a ton of wheat and a ton of seeds that I don't necessarily use, and it all just comes right down to here from the flip of a switch over there. And if I really wanted to, I could turn like one row into carrots, one row into potatoes, one row into wheat, and that'd be fine too. This is where we used to have the elytra launcher. It stopped working. It was very inconsistent and stopped working, so we just went to the platform. So we just tried to jump off here, get the rocket boost, because we have fireworks. I don't know where I have them. They're not in my inventory right now. But we got fireworks that we can be using to launch us and get us flying if we want. But let's head over to the stable. That's the word I'm looking for. Oh, there's a horse in there with gold armor or diamond armor. So we got to see what that one is. So we got Zodiac. It's our main horse that we use for outside traveling in this area. We got a donkey and a mule. So obviously yeah, donkeys are super slow, so that's why I got the mule. And he can jump pretty high too, which is nice. And then I got a couple of horses that are in gold armor are my like keepers that have a high stat of something. So this one has like average, a pretty good speed, pretty good health, and decent jump. This guy has beautiful jump at 4.5 blocks, but he's got slow speed and high health. Whereas this guy has 14 health. This one has 14, but they have pretty good speed but low jumping. And then when we get over here, we just have a couple randoms. We got rain. Oh, here's Father Unicorn's horse right here. Obviously, she never made it over to Unicornia yet, so that's why. But it's a pretty good horse. It took me a while to find this horse, even, but it is the exact same pattern that his reign had. So it took me a long time to get this one. I went traveling a lot to try and find it. But I guess you're here. That's why you're not at the base. So that is that. Then we got our little mini tree house. I built this tree house while I was waiting. I grew the tree, obviously. And then I just stand up here, shut the door, and then I just kind of chill out here. I'm basically safe up here while I'm waiting to shear the sheep, because this is the sheep pen, the very uncomfortable sheep pen for them. I know it's very cruel. They didn't get a place like the cow sanctuary, unfortunately. Then obviously we got the TARDIS out in the middle of the lake. Nothing special about that, really. But yeah, that's really it. There's not too much more that I can think of for this tour. So for the last time, I will meet you guys in the secret lair. Alright, we are back in the new and improved secret lair. You only get to see it for one episode though, so I guess it doesn't really matter. But here we go. Time to write in the journal for the last time here. Okay, gotta go all the way to episode 100, 798, 99, 100. Can't do any more pages. This is the maximum number of pages we can do. finished off the series for now with another grand tour. That's pretty much it. That's kind of how we can summarize season 1. I can't. What do I want to call it? Episodes 51. Nope, 51 to 100. Nope, can't do that. Ep 51 to 100 journal. Really? I can't even get the L in? Ep 51-100 journal. There, ha, got it. That is it. Look at what we've done. A lot of stuff in this series. We did some. That snapshot, oh my gosh, that's from 2015 and we're in 2018 now, so I think that this series has been going on that long. But I would like to thank everyone for watching this. Hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to go back, watch all the previous episodes. Leave a comment in below. Say what your favorite part of the JimmyUltima Plays Minecraft series was, just so I can see and hear your guys' feedback on what you guys enjoyed the most. I had fun recording this whole series, doing all of that kind of stuff, doing all these builds. It was great and fun. I hope one day I can come back to this and continue it again and have that same fun. But I have moved on from Minecraft for the most part. I don't play it all that much anymore. I've gotten into a lot of different games. I mean, I've always played other games as well, but Minecraft has taken that back burner, especially because I don't want to start a new world. I want to keep building on this world that I have. And it's really hard when your world starts to lag really bad when you're just in your main area. But it's been fun. There's a lot of places we didn't get to visit because I had no clue where it is. Like Ultima Land, I can't remember how to get there. The Ice Spikes biome, no clue where that is. The Mesa biome, I have no clue where that is. But you guys will have a world download if you want to go check it out. That'll be in the description. But yeah, I will catch you guys next time. Be sure to leave the comment, like I said. That'd be great. And I'll see you guys in the next video. For now, this is the end. Until we meet again in Minecraft, take care. Bye!